Good morning from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, on a Sunday morning at 6:03 a.m., September the 28th, 2025. Good to be home. To market, to buy a fat pig. Home again, jiggity jig. I'm home, jiggity jig. But anyway, it is nice to be back here at Fort Clark Springs. Temperature outside this morning shows to be about 67 degrees, which is not bad for here. And yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, the temperatures are going to be in the low 90s, upper 80s, which is not unusual for this time of the year. But we're here, and I'm glad, and that's the end of that mess. So what else? Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now. And if there's anything you want to do, you better be doing it. I'm trying. But anyway, what else? Never worry about what you cannot change. Very important. Stand guard at the door of your mind stuff. Anyway, what else? For your viewing pleasure today, you get to see a little bit of Capitan. I drove over there a few days ago and did a couple of short videos, and I did a driving video and then a walking video, so you get to see them both in one day. Isn't that exciting? I mean, I can't believe I'm overloading you with all this talent. But anyway, having said that, King for a Day says evidently someone spent a ton of money building that housing development, utilities, roads, decorations, etc. Yeah, they did, and then they went belly up. I think it was a planned bankruptcy, but that's my own thinking. Texas lady, pretty shirt, thank you. Yeah, that's one of my older shirts. I don't remember where I got it, to tell you the truth. Stephen Greco, Trike Man is the best. Yeah, Trike Man is, he's trikeless here, but he has a trike when he's in Zozo. And so, yeah, that's good. BB says, hello, Rusty. Parking lot looks tight there. Take care. That was on Guadalupe Mountains, Pine Springs Campground. Yeah, the RV sites are not very big. And they're kind of, yeah, they didn't have much space, so they kind of packed them in there the best they could. D.E. Christie says, nice Coco Pelli shirt, amigo. You rock it. Yeah, well, yeah, thank you. Eileen Toole, hope you're home at Fort Clark Springs. I am, thank you. Got here yesterday right at noon, and yeah, it was a nice 600-mile drive for me, and 3 days. Yeah, could have done it in one, but I did it in three. So what? Because I was in no hurry. Tom Wright, glad to see you're still out there doing the thing. Keeping the feet moving seems to be the trick to longevity. I think the trick to longevity is just live a long time. Larry Parson, thanks. Happy trails, 80 years young. Don't let the old man in. Well, you can try to keep the old man out, but he's going to get you. You're going to get, you can't, you can take care of your health, and I think that's the best thing to do. Best way, exercise, stand guard at the door of your mind, eat right, and I think you're going to be fine. Yeah. Mike McCuddy, the weather looks very pleasant there. That was in Carrizozo. It's a shame you've got to get back to Fort Clark so soon. I really didn't have to. It says temperatures are still nearing 100 degrees next week. Yeah, I know, but this is kind of going to be my home base, my home base, and yeah, we'll see how everything goes. I'm just taking it one day at a time. This is Bob Steen or Stein, depending on which side of the Mississippi you're on. So this triketh was left behindeth. Whoever acquires the Carrizozo property shall take possession of said triketh. Correcteth. That's trueth. Yes. Thank you. This is Bob again. Oh, it just duplicated that comment. Sometimes it does that. Bob, somebody else. It says the $25 visible plan. Didn't you say you upgraded to the Pro plan for a faster hotspot? Yeah, I did, but I changed back because there was no difference really. You just paying more money. I didn't notice any difference in speeds where I am. Now, if you live in an area where the signal might be congested, it's a crowded tower or whatever, it may help you there. But I live in an area where there's very few people, and it didn't make much difference. This is Gumox, Gumotx, whatever. I live in San Angelo, 1 mile from San Angelo State Park. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Safe travels. Yeah, I did. It was all right. It was quiet and it accomplished what I wanted it to accomplish. A good night's sleep and $20, and cheaper than an RV spot. Dolores and Bruce, very nice spot for a ride. Yeah, the Carrizozo area is a great spot. A golf cart would work fine out there too. Cody McJohnson, love your shirt. Yeah, thank you. A lot of people like that shirt, even me. The Dogman Chronicles, Trike Man Triketh. Thanks for the ride along and talk, Rusty. You're very welcome. Check his channel out on YouTube, Dogman Chronicles, The Dogman Chronicles. Belinda Salinas, beautiful rancho, Mr. Rusty. You are correct. Valley del Sol equals Valley of the Sun. Correct. Thank you. Poodle Professor, Jennifer. That little dog doesn't miss much. Yeah, the little dog it's about a, I don't know, quarter mile or so away. You can't hear it at my place, but it's only about this big, And but he doesn't miss anything when he's outside. It's just a little pug or some kind of thing. It's just a little bitty dog. The Dogman Chronicles, again, good comment call. Thank you. This is Charlie, or Harley rather. I like the new format. It's like watching Home Shopping Network, and your finger in the frame lends some panache. Yeah, well, I do that accidentally every now and then. The camera's right where I hold it. Tyler of Texas, fine day for a ride. It was a fine day on the Liberty Trike. There wasn't too much wind. David Laswell, why don't you put up everything you own in life for sale and walk the face of the earth? That would be the ultimate fickle, man. Well, you lead the way, David, and I probably won't follow. Anyways, he had some more comments. He wasn't through being a smart ass. JAIM, nice trike, such beautiful views. I hope you find a buyer who will continue polishing that diamond. Great price. Yeah, it is a good deal. It's less than the price of a new car. I mean, come on. Or, yeah. Belinda Salinas, good morning, Rusty. Glad you will be coming home today. I am home. I am home now. Right now. And this is Margaret. Wow, something. It's a nice shirt. Thank you very much. Everybody liked that shirt, didn't they? Gary Holtz, good morning and safe travels back to your home base. Well, I did have a good trip, no hurry. I drove, 4 to 5 hours for 3 days in a row, and that's all I want to drive, and that worked out just fine. Yeah, it did. Because after about 4 or 5 hours of sitting there, I'm ready to stop. Zigzag, which one of those was me? It was me, right next to the camp host. Who could have guessed Rusty driving by my campsite at Quartzsite? Ha ha ha. That was Quartzsite, Arizona. I was out there in December and part of January, I think, and or last year and this year. Anyway, I was just checking out the area, man. That's all I was doing. Hang on a sec here. Yeah, it's good to be back. Everything's predictable here. I mean, I know where to go get gas, groceries, and I got my big TV and got my Spectrum internet. Everything's connected to the Spectrum internet super fast, and got my ceiling fan turning. Got my window air conditioner cooling the whole house right now, and yeah, it's just good to be here. I got my little sitting spot there, and go walking on the golf course here in a little bit when the sun comes up, and yeah, it's good to be here, and we'll just see what happens and how long. I mean, I may take a trip at some time in the future. I'm not sure, but if I decide I don't want to take trips anymore, or I'm not, if I sell the Carrizozo place, that'll change things quite a bit, and then and we'll see. We'll see. That's all I can say. Because after when you're driving down the highway for hours and hours and hours, day after day after day, it's like, does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? But anyway, Clay, good morning, Rusty. Good morning to you. Ralph P., good morning, Rusty, and safe travels. Thank you. Howie Dunner, good morning, Rusty, and all you Rangers. Have a great weekend. Yeah, well, I hope all of you have or are. Howie Dunner, good morning, Rusty and Rangers. I read that. Mickey loves camping always. Your shirt is amazing. Where did you buy it from? Love watching your journey. Stay well, my friend. I have no clue. I ordered it over the internet, and I don't think it was Amazon. I can't remember. It was some pop-up ad that I saw it and I bought it. Larry says, "How old are Rusty?" 80 years old. Rusty are 80. John 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 Obestfeld. Good morning, Rusty, from British Columbia, Canada. Well, good morning, John from Canada. Welcome. Enjoy your day. Margaret Mudrovsky. Good morning, Rusty. I hope you have a great weekend. I was wondering if you have heard of the new laws about RVing. No, I think a lot of that stuff is hype. You know, it's YouTube creators. They know they can get clicks by saying stuff like that. Now, in some cases, I think it's exaggerated, and in other cases, I'm not even sure it's true at all. I mean, states are trying to clean up their streets, and they want these people that are, that are stealth camping, I guess, and junk old cars and stuff to get a life, or go out in the forest. You know what I mean? But anyway, you do you, I do me, and everything works out okay, I guess. James Micken, good morning from South Australia. Well, good day, mate. Good morning, James. I hope everything's going good in South Australia, and enjoy your life, man. Tony Venata, good morning, America. Well, good morning to you. We'll do one more here. This is Claim. Hey, Rusty, is there a way you can carry the trike on the back of your casita? You could rig up I have a receiver hitch carrier in Carrizozo. I already have one. But no, I'm not going to carry it on the back of the casita. First of all, because you got to get it up on the carrier, then you got to secure it, and then when you get somewhere, you got to get it off the carrier, and it weighs 90 pounds, and I'm not going to take a chance on pulling a muscle or hurting myself. I mean, that's just me. I take care of me, and then me takes care of me. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, on a Sunday morning coming down, Sunday, September the 28th at 6:16 a.m. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, but if you're going to buy something from Amazon, use the Amazon link in the description of all my videos. Some of you are, and some of you have, and I appreciate it. And yeah, pat yourself on the back. Yeah, it just helps a little bit. And if you're going to buy something from Amazon anyway, why not? It doesn't cost you anything. But yeah, what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. Keep your body hydrated. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly relieve stress. Lowers your blood pressure. Excellent. Do that several times a day. That's very good for you. And then what else? Stretch, swivel, walk, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice every single day. Excellent. That's good for you. You'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain. Accentuate the positive. Eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on. Adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video. And on we go, guys. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your Sunday. Piece of cake, isn't it? Easiest thing hardest thing you got to do is wake up. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.